Hey, thanks for checking out our quick little What Worked Best During AEP on Your Insurance Website podcast. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ken French. I'm the president and founder of Snoozy. We work specifically with independent insurance agents. We can help you with your website and your social media presence. 2026 will be our 17th year doing this. What I want to review real quick for you are some things I have picked up that were really effective this summer and this fall for my independent insurance agent clients. And, I think AEP this year was a year where things really changed. I mean, obviously there was a lot of plans that went non-commissionable and, just a lot of upheaval in the market. And one thing I saw a lot of agents going through, especially local agents, is they had to change their customer service strategy a little bit. In the past, it was much more hands-on, much more face-to-face. And I think the feedback I got was in order to do more volume, a lot of the customer service communication had to be done over the phone or done over Zoom. Obviously, taking in new clients was done in person. But I think what I saw being effective was and we'll talk more in detail in a second here, just being more proactive in July and August with client communications. 2, during AEP, making sure that your website was integrated with your voicemail. And 3, and this is becoming more and more important every day, just having a good Google business listing strategy for getting reviews and having a lot of reviews. Those agents who had reviews reported a lot of local organic leads from Google. So when I talk about being proactive, what I'm talking about is just building some sort of landing page in June or July that has a little video that talks to your clients and just kind of tells them, hey, this is kind of what's going on. And here's a sample of one I've created. Again, this would be emailed or texted out to the client in July or August. A nice little video of you would be good. Just kind of going over, hey, AEP starts in October. Here are the changes you can expect. I'm here to help you. Don't do anything without chatting with me. And then having some simple forms they can fill out to get updated drug info, to potentially schedule a quick call with them in August and September proactively before AEP. Again, the agents I did that for all reported really strong AEPs. So number one, I think that has always been key, but more than ever is just having that video. Because again, in the past, maybe you got to sit with every client you had. This year, a little bit more phone and Zoom. So having that personal video where they remember your face, I think was an important key to, obviously being proactive. Number 2 is making sure that voicemail is not the only thing people get. And this is a common phone call I get in December. Everyone was real tough on me. People got very frustrated with me because I didn't call them back the same day. And, I've gotten very blunt with my clients and I say, look, whether you realize it or not, your business model is behind. It's behind the game. You need to make sure that when people call you, you tell them that they can leave a voicemail, but it's busy season. You might not get back to them today, or they can go to your website, whatever, michellesmithmedicare.com, and on that website, access your calendar to schedule a meeting or to go into Retire Flow to, update their drug and doctor info. And here's kind of a sample. We have what's called a little AI customer service bot that when someone comes to the site, it kind of pops up, it talks to the consumer, but more importantly, it gets them into the permission to contact form or your calendar, or they can click on Retire Flow and go into your Retire Flow account. I think just having that is so important today because most people, they get really upset when they get your voicemail and they don't believe that you're going to call them back. So having some sort of secondary deal with there where you're telling them on the voicemail, look, yeah, you can leave a voicemail, but you can keep moving in the process. You can go to my site to fill this out or to schedule a call with me tomorrow. For the clients I've helped do that, they always report that there's a lot less frustration. And number 3, and this is becoming big with AI, everyone really needs to have a Google certified business listing for their business these days. And, the more reviews you get, the more SEO you're going to have, the more you're going to show up on local searches. And I had almost, 2 or 3 dozen clients this year where we spent, probably 20 and 30-minute phone calls just strategizing on how to get more reviews for AEP. I mean, I'm not talking about 2 or 3 reviews. I'm talking about having 30, 40, 50, 60 reviews. And the agents I helped do that, they all reported an increase in traffic during the fall. So, one thing I suggest, especially just to get ready for next year, is, of course, A, have a Google business listing. It's free. And B, make sure that, it's on your website where people can click, like leave a review, and you send them right into the listing where they can leave it. And then these reviews can pop up on your website. To me, that's just something simple. It's just kind of a discipline. You do a little bit all the time, and next thing you know, you've got dozens and dozens of reviews. So what I suggest is if you're looking to really improve your website for 2026, check out snoozy.com. We have some new AI video creation technology. So if you're someone who says, yeah, I need a video on these landing pages, but I'm not good at making videos, we can make them very affordably for you. Go check out snoozy.com. I would be more than happy to set up a 15-minute consultation with you to review your current situation, to review your selling style, and I can give you some ideas on how I would help, and we can see if there's a synergy for working together next year. So hopefully these tips were helpful. Everyone rest up. Have a great, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll talk soon. Thanks again.